And just like so many street names in London that symbolise what they were once used for, the Haymarket was absolutely no exception. It was a Haymarket. It was the petrol station of the era of horse and carts. Now there are two very important theatres down this road. One of them is called the Theatre Royal Haymarket, ahead of us and on the left-hand side. Now this is the second oldest working theatre in all of London. Now opposite that on the right we have Her Majesty's Theatre, and this is showing London's longest running musical, Phantom of the Opera. It's by Andrew Lloyd Webber and it's been showing here for 20 years. Working there by Vincent van Gogh. You'll see his tremendous piece of sunflowers, also his wheat fields and cypresses. Now it's completely free to go inside there. Now I always encourage people to go along. However, I always encourage people to donate £1 or £2 upon entry, and that keeps the gallery free. That allows the employment to certain people to take care of the gallery. Nelson ship HMS Victory, done by a Nigerian artist called Shoni Bara, and it's to represent Nigeria's 50th anniversary of independence from the United Kingdom. And here we have Trafalgar Square, and seeing as London is considered to be a polycentric city, there is no one major centre. The man who wrote the 3 laws on gravity. And many of you, I'm sure, are familiar with the theme of the motif of honouring the tomb of the unknown soldier. But the very first place that occurred was right here at Westminster Abbey, except we have here the tomb of the unknown warrior. We're now approaching Parliament Square, the political centre of London. The Houses of Parliament are here on our right-hand side, and what is most prominent is the clock tower, and inside the clock tower is a 13.5-ton bell known as Big Ben. So Ben is the name of the actual bell inside, not the clock itself. However, the clock was a great feat of engineering, as it was the very first outdoor clock to ever have 4 faces. And although it doesn't look overly long from down here, that hour hand is over 14 feet long. Now what is attached to the clock tower is the House of Commons. Now inside the House of Commons are the 650 seats of the various members of Parliament. Further down on the right is the House of Lords. Lords are lords by right of a hereditary factor, either their father or their grandfather was a lord. Now coming up on the right we have a statue of a lady on a chariot. That's Queen Boadicea. She was a tribal queen, and when she found out that Roman centurions had molested her daughters, she burned down the original city of Londinium in AD 60. That may have been the original city of Londinium. Yes, she was completely successful in thwarting the Romans at that time. However, she was... What's her name, Mark? Now, if you look inside this building, you might see some royal guards, either a Queen's lifeguard or a blue and royal. Oh, looks like he's already left. Oh, there he is. He's just tucked in very close to the edge there. Now, the Queen has 2 mounted guards. There are the lifeguards and the blues and royals. The lifeguards have red tunics, white collars and white plumes on their helmets. And the blues and royals have blue tunics, white collars and red plumes. Of trust between himself and the sovereign, and she will be welcomed into the city. We'll see this dragon every time we leave the city of London and move into another area, when we move into a surrounding borough and back into the city of Westminster. It was an old Roman symbol of protection that guarded the original city of London. Innovative when constructed in the 19th century. the very first bridge to ever combine the styles of suspension and his name, the university in Massachusetts, as becoming Harvard University. We're now turning left and we're going to be going over and somewhat under Tower Bridge. But before we do, if you look to your left, you'll be able to see the Gherkin Tower. That's the pointed tower with the stripes swirling around it. That's the start of the skyline for the City of London, and it's going to stretch all the way to the dome of St Paul's Cathedral. The City of London is actually only 1 square mile in diameter. Now, Tower Bridge used to actually operate about 400 times a month. It now only operates 400 times a year, opened every Saturday to check that the bridges still work. Now, the reason why it just doesn't open so often is the centre of London isn't a dockland area anymore. Our docklands have moved further east towards Canary Wharf. And Canary Wharf is that set of skyscrapers in the distance, and the one with a pointy top. It's a bit beyond Canary Wharf where we will host the 2012 Olympic Games. Now, what is coming up on the left, what was built to impress and to intimidate? Who controlled this controlled London? Who controlled London controlled the Thames, and who had power over the Thames wielded the key to the country. It's the Tower of London. Forged in 1078 by William of Normandy. He created the central White Tower, whilst kings and queens after him made their own consecutive fortifications. And it's been known as many things over the years, including a mint, an observatory, but now it is referred to as the Royal Treasury. This is where we house the crown jewels. That includes the first star of Africa. That's the largest white-cut diamond in the entire world. You'll also find the spoon and ampulla, 2 of the oldest crown jewels. The ampulla holds sacred oil. That's poured onto the spoon.
Those are new batteries from the graduation.
Party going on. They would have trouble with the Senate said that pub. They're going big dogs. We're missing it.
Now we're coming down the Shaftesbury, get close to that. You'll start.
Professionals get paid to post. $50.
Hi, Moppy. Is he precious? Good crap.
They got 3-0 in Portugal to Braga in the first leg.
You precious. Oh, tell Graham what you want. Tell Graham what we got to get today. Tell Graham.
Cheese. What?
I promised her something today. What did I promise you? She precious. They had cake. You're going. Go ahead. Come here.
Hello.
Careful, you're still recording, man.
I'm up here.
Probably chipping down.
You don't think it's a camera. Hey. Say hi, Grandpa. Hey, we're leaving.
As professionals usually get paid to post.
That's right, $50. You hear that?
$50 they got.
What's going on? I cleaned it. What do you say about that? Say, hold on.
Not cool.
Not cool? Okay.
I'm gonna turn me up the stairs.
Well, at least they clean their red poop up in a timely manner. You know? I give them credit for that. She's still wants her backpack, Mama? Wait. Say hi. I'm on a double decker. Double decker's pretty empty though.
Mondial Way.
Pretty flowers, okay. Keep the camera straight though. Here you go, show this for eternity. When you're 50 years old, you'll have this.
Hey, 50?
Pretty flowers. Want to take a picture of the double deck bus? Then zoom in.
How do you zoom in?
Up here, it's kind of hard because you can't keep it straight. Flowers, so zoom into the flowers. Zoom in.
How do flowers zoom in? Zoom in on the flowers.
Zoom in.
Here?
Be careful, you're taking pictures all the time, so hit the button. Okay.
Which button?
Practice. Off recording.
Which one is
Cockfosters.
We should get you to cut through. Somewhere it's the same small area, you just went up and down the zigzag. That's professionals get paid the post.
Second day going down.
Yeah, that's true, but when they take some very some money, they go, well, I want my answer.
The next station is Hounslow East. Please mind the gap.
Because we're going to get the spill for prosperity's sake. Well, look, it goes almost a half a mile. This poor lady had to move her bag. Sorry, man. I didn't think so. Well, that's quite a spill. Almost as like a volcano situation. But yeah, there's no way they could be. There's so many buildings. There's not that much business. That doesn't mean that there wouldn't be.
At one time they found one.
No, I will, and I believe there will be again.
Slots. Hospitals, slots.
I've seen that there. I don't know if they sell games or just allow you to gamble. Good buildings. Hi, Babu. Say hi. Oh, the peoples. How's that Burger King, honey? Our last day in London. Grandpa Dave's got to be grandma somewhere. There's grandma.